Now, Nvidia, the semiconductor chip maker and the second most valuable company in the world, saw its valuation surging over the $3 trillion mark, surpassing Apple. Meanwhile, the European Central Bank made its first rate cut in 5 years, reducing rates by 0.25%. More in this report on the weekend numbers.
From why Nvidia has a new target in its sights to a very high score for the NBA, this is the week in numbers. Just over $3 trillion was the market's value hit by AI chip champion Nvidia. That saw it overtake Apple as the world's second most valuable company. Some analysts say it now looks like a matter of time before the firm passes Microsoft to take top spot. 0.25 percentage point was the rate cut by the European Central Bank. The well-flagged move was the first reduction in 5 years, and Bank President Christine Lagarde is still worried about inflation.
And I can assure you that we take the fight against inflation extremely seriously. And if there is one thing that I have learned in this job is that we have to be persistent, we have to be determined, we have to be data dependent, but we cannot give up on the objective.
$76 billion over 11 years could be the value of a new media rights deal for the NBA. The Wall Street Journal says the basketball league is closing in on deals with NBC, ESPN and Amazon. That could leave TNT out in the cold, despite ties with the league that stretch back 40 years. Almost 50% was the jump in GameStop shares after the latest posts from stock influencer Keith Gill, better known by the online alias Roaring Kitty. His return to social media channels has boosted other so-called meme stocks too, including cinema chain AMC. And almost $64 billion could be the value put on fashion retailer Shein in a London share listing. The Chinese-owned firm is reported to be planning the move after running into opposition to a sale in New York. US lawmakers have pushed back amid concerns about the firm's labour practices.